Great to have you with us from Gerald J. Ford Stadium in Dallas. This is one of those benchmark opportunities for both teams, a mid-season top 10 showdown. It's the Virginia Cavaliers and the SMU Mustangs. Reese Davis, Dave Powell, and Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We check in with her now.
I caught up with the SMU head coach before the game. He understands the importance of this game as a separator in the conference standings. With both teams undefeated, some games under their belt, this will be a great test for his team to see if they are on track to make it to the conference championship. He wants their total focus, their total composure, and their total attention today in this crucial conference matchup. Guys?
Thanks, Holly. Looking forward to see how this one goes. Looking for space. It's Lewis. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up one. Let's take a minute here and think about Virginia and what a challenge this is going to be for both teams, both with unblemished records, both sitting atop the conference, and both eager to square off against each other.
And what I think makes this one more fun is that it's not just the two top teams in the conference. These might be two of the better teams in the entire country. These two teams might make the college football playoff. Lots of football out ahead. This is a matchup, regardless of whether you're a fan of these teams in the conference, of college football you've been waiting to see.
And it's so nice that whoever wins this, you talk about putting yourself in a great position, you hand them a loss in the conference, move them down the standings, and you have the tiebreaker. A lot on the line today.
The Cavaliers will line up to punt it away. First one of the day is off. He was called on 3 times in that victory last week. Catches it at the 15. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. The Mustangs offense will come out to go on the attack for the first time. And now we get a look at Kevin Jennings. This is a really difficult matchup for this offense, trying to find any room against Donovan Platt. Out of the gun, the give to the back. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
The give to the back. They pull him down, but he's got enough. First down for this offense.
It's great awareness by the running back, understanding where the first down marker is and doing whatever it takes to get it.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Looking for running room. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
First down, you know you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football, be physical, get a big gain.
Looking to throw, it's Jennings. Quickly out to the tight end. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one.
Well, the tight end shows off his speed. See his ability there to separate from the defender trying to cover him on that drag route.
On play action. Looking down the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Mustangs!
And really nice job seeing the middle of the field. I can go deep and attack the middle of the field. And you can tell he runs a post, ball's right on him, catches the football, and then gets to gallop right into the end zone for a touchdown.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Cavaliers offense all set and ready to get this drive underway. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. They'll run it on the counter. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn.
Picked off. What a play to set him up. And with the pick 6. Touchdown, SMU. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. Breaks into the open. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. And the Cavaliers just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Leaves it in his belly. Sees an alley. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves him with 2nd and short. Wide receiver comes in motion. Out wide left, it's Martin. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. The Cavaliers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Running inside, it's Lewis. Oh, better check some ankles. He makes a move and gets down to the 24.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
They make the tackle, but not before he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver going in motion. Holstein on the play fake. Got it. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain.
And that's why play action is going to be big in this game. You saw how it just frees the second level of that defense just for a second and allowed the tight end to work himself vertically down the field. But how about this guy after the catch, right? So hard to bring down. What a weapon.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
Lined up in the gun, 3rd down, Eli Holstein. He slides past the first down marker, and he'll convert that 3rd and long.
And I love the change in decision-making, right? That was a much better job. Last possession, tried to force it in there, threw the interception. This possession, it's not there. Take off and scramble. Great job. You got enough athletic ability to do that. Big 3rd down conversion by this offense.
Well, it's a nice job by the quarterback getting the ball out of his hands quickly on that RPO. He saw something he liked, just not on the same page with his receiver.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Throwing, Holstein. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Virginia. They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession. That drive was what every father wants his daughter's romances to be like. Slow, take your time, drain the clock, no hurry at all.
Sometimes love is a slow burn. And that's what we just saw on that last drive. I am so impressed with the execution, and I love their ability to run the football. These players, they're coached up. They're coming out here, and they are executing exactly how their coaches prepared them to do in this game.
Right on the heels of that touchdown, they give up some good field position with that face mask penalty costing them 15 yards. Dropping back, it's Jennings. It's complete to the left.
I love early in a game getting my quarterback in a rhythm. Coming out, short passes, easy completions. Now we're getting in a good spot.
He's got the tight end. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch.
Well, Kevin Jennings has a high ceiling, David, and we've seen throughout his career when he's playing well, this offense is lights out. This is a guy who's quarterbacked this team to a college football playoff already, but there have been some dips as well. He's got to limit the mistake.
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
Well, you got to know as a quarterback, when you're in an empty set, which means you have no running backs in the backfield with you, you got to be able to get rid of the football, and you're expecting pressure. The clock's going to go off in your head. Not a good job of keeping two hands on the football, and the defense able to knock it loose.
That play had zero shot. They got to do a better job up front, creating some running lanes. The running back, before he could go anywhere, getting tackled, nowhere to go.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. In the backfield, it's Gibson. On his feet at the 40. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31. And the Cavaliers will hustle to the line.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
He'll throw it. Caught. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here. The Cavaliers will have it 1st and 10. Can hold on in the face of the contact.
And that's what the offense wants. They want to see you in man coverage, and they want to throw those slants, use those wide receivers and their big bodies to catch the football. Elite coverage. Great job being glued to your guy and being physical when he caught it. When he catches the football, I've got to immediately impact him so he can't catch it. That's how it's done.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Holstein from the gun on 3rd down. Trying to get rid of it. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look. They're 3rd and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage. So everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
That's the end of the period, and SMU has the lead. And we've come to the end of one, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. First play of the period, 1st down here. We'll send the tight end in motion. Scanning the field, it's Jennings. They're all over it. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. The Mustangs in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Finds his tight end. A pickup of 5 marks it at the 36-yard line. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Motion from the wideout. The give to the running back from the shotgun. surge to head for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Kept it on the ground. Now they'll throw. Oh, he makes the play. It's intercepted. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Not all DBs make the play at the end, right? They can bat the ball down, they can be in position, but they don't really secure the football. Great job by the DB securing the football and forcing the turnover.
Play fake, Holstein. Release to the back. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
Well, after getting the takeaway now, you're in the fringe area just outside the red zone. The offense trying to stay aggressive. They're throwing it right away, seeing if they can catch the defense sleeping after now just coming on the field.
And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
Man, it didn't take long for the
DV, it hasn't felt too bad to me, I don't think, right now. I say I probably haven't ran the ball enough to tell, let's put it that way.
On the ground to cover here on 3rd and long. Holstein floats it out in space. A big 3rd down stop by this defense, but they are still in field goal range. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt.
I'll tell you one thing, this motherfucker ain't missing field goals, though. Shit.
Right down the middle. It's now a 1-point game, 14-13.
You've got to make the opponent pay for turning the football over.
This
and
wasn't
while
the
this
week to try
team
to
would have liked to have
play
scored a touchdown off that pick, I think they're pretty happy getting the field goal.
On the move from inside his 5. Out of bounds at the 27-yard line, and this offense needed a play like that. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. Rush is on. Trying to escape and get it himself. Connection to the right.
Past the line of scrimmage, damn it.
He's out of bounds after a really nice game, but there is a marker on the field. A huge play like that getting wiped out by a penalty. Is there anything that deflates a crowd quicker than that? With that penalty, the offense is backed up on 2nd down. Looking to pass. It's Jennings. And he gets it away.
That's how you blow up the screen pass here on defense. You got to hit the quarterback fast and force the incompletion.
3rd and long coming up. He's looking downfield to throw. Left side is Hale. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the 1st down.
Well, there's an example of the quarterback just creating on the fly,
like
because I think that was supposed to go to the run.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Snaps it, and he has to have it. Extending the play. Makes the catch. Converts on 4th down and still on his feet. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31 and a big pickup on that one. And the Mustangs getting set on 1st and 10. From the gun. For just a second, let's take a big picture view of SMU. Really interesting matchup here. It's always fun when the top 2 teams in the conference get to square off in the regular season. With all the expansion, it's become a little bit of a rarity, hasn't it?
It has. Obviously, there's so many teams in each conference, but head-to-head still very much matters. So if you're sitting, obviously, at the top like these teams are, the head-to-head this day will really matter down the road.
Yeah, this was a game we circled way back in the preseason, expecting these 2 teams to be as good as they are, and now we get to find out.
Snags it, and there's running room. That'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal from the 10.
And that's this guy's 3rd catch now on the drive, and I like how this offense just keeps going back to him. Look, if you're not going to cover him, we're going to keep throwing him the football. We don't have to overthink this thing. As every completion happens, the quarterback is gaining more and more confidence.
Honestly, it still feels okay. It doesn't feel bad. I mean, if they toned it down a little bit, I wouldn't be. If it's toned down like they said it is, I ain't mad at it.
Hand off again. And he's in. Touchdown, Mustangs. They'll try to add another to their lead. Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
He'll bring it out. It's Beebe. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Virginia ready to get things going as the offense takes the field. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able to dial those plays up. Guys have to be able to make them one-on-one to make life easier on this kicker who is so important to this team.
Second and long here. Eli Holstein to throw. Out wide left, it's Gibson. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. From the gun on third down, Holstein. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He slides past the sticks. That'll be enough to convert the third down.
Man, this is an offense that's going to find a way to generate explosive plays because of their playmakers at the skill spots. But how about the speed by this guy and his ability on third down to extend, scramble, and go get a big pickup and chunky yards for his offense?
Offenses want to get the ball to their playmakers really fast, and they try to throw the wide receiver screen, but how about the defender? He was right there in his space, got him on the ground as soon as he caught it. He was ready for that play.
And guys, that completion might have helped the old confidence, but it didn't help the down and distance. 2nd and 10 here. Fires to the big fella. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
Well, a nice completion there, finding the tight end. And what's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the first, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the third down manageable. Really putting this offense in a good position.
Here comes third and short from the 27. This defense trying to make them settle for a field goal. Plows his way ahead. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20.
Nice job by this offense converting the third down. Listen, third and short, they know you're going to run the football, and they still did a great job being physical. Third downs has been such a struggle for this offense. Bottom 50, one of the worst in college football. Nice job on that play.
Pickup of 5 is now 2nd and 5. Virginia will call its first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. And the Cavaliers looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Off the bootleg to buy a little space. Touchdown, Cavaliers!
I don't know what my defense is doing right now. And that's hurting me. Oh, my God. You gotta
and I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground.
My defense is doing. Can't play man. I can't play zone. I can't play match.
Now you find out just how much of a gunslinger you are. Will you roll the dice here late in the half?
And you know the defense is going to be really, really conservative, so I think it's an opportunity to be able to take a shot, see how much of a chunk you can get before then you decide really, Jesse, how you want to finish the half.
Just can't turn it over and throw a pick if you're the quarterback here. You have got to be so smart. If you're going to be aggressive with your...
It's a fumble on the play. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back.
Bro, that's the craziest fucking shit in the world, man.
I love those smashes where you can hear
I don't fumble 3 times in this fucking
you
game.
can hear the contact. Such a big lick. The offensive guy doesn't hold on to the football.
He gets a hand on it. Scoop it up and going the other way. Racing down the right side.
Walk
Inside
down.
the 30.
Come on!
Get him stopped. Man, oh man, did he almost make a play to end this half, but stopped on a touchdown-saving tackle.
Bro, it's been crazy.
The Cavaliers will kick it away to crank
Oh,
up
this
the second half.
game.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He's tackled right there, but a good job to pick his way and find some room on that return. SMU's offense headed out onto the field to start this drive. As they get ready to start this third quarter, think how big the lead might be if they've taken care of the ball.
Well, the game might be over, Reese, but if you're on defense right now, you've gotten a couple turnovers early, and you're saying, okay, we're going to need to keep this up. We got to stay aggressive for us to have a chance to win this game, but we believe we can do it.
Yeah, you've already done it, so of course you're going to believe it. Keep playing fast, keep playing physical, and then tell your offense, hey, we need a little help over here.
He is
Can you
fast
help us
shit.
out and put some points on the board?
He's into plus territory, knocked out of bounds after the nice game, marking at the 47.
I just love this guy's instincts, right? When things aren't open right away, he never panics. He just understands the situation where he is on the field, and he's so confident in his own natural ability that he has the ability to run, go get the first down, keep this drive rolling.
Got his man.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
Pulls it on the option. Inside the 30. And he will get just beyond the first down marker before sliding. The Mustangs are flying down the field. Looking downfield, it's Jennings. Over the middle, it's Smith.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's
Yeah, I don't know what
incomplete.
happened there.
And the Mustangs come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Changing the routes with his receivers. Churns into the pile. They got him on the ground. Great tackling by the to stop him short of the first down marker.
And that's a nice stop by this defense. Nice job stopping the run, setting up 4th and inches. Listen, this is a no-brainer. If I can't get inches, I don't deserve to win. I'm coming downhill. I'm playing physical. I'm picking my play, whether it's quarterback sneak, fullback dive, whatever it is that we do great, and I'm going to get my inches.
Just get
Not
whooped.
going to get there, and the
That's pissing me
decision to go
off.
for it on 4th down does not work.
Fucking terrible.
Looking for room. It's Lewis. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down. What can they pull out of the playbook here on 2nd and long from the 17? Here's Holstein to throw. Holds on. It's Flores. He stopped, but he's got enough to move the chain.
When you run your slant route and it's against man-to-man, one thing you know you're going to get is hit. When that wide receiver catches the football, slants don't open up wide open. Linebackers are going to be there, safeties are going to be there.
He's going to take
gotta
off running.
That hit and hold on to that football.
He is snowed under nowhere to go, and it'll be 2nd and long.
Now, you want to be a great run defense, your DBs have to be great tacklers. And I love the way he comes up, sees the run. I know he makes the money in the back end covering passes, but when you got a guy that can fly up and make tackles, man, does your defense go to a different level.
Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
This is no surprise to defenses anymore. Everybody throws wide receiver screens, and you could tell they were ready for it. They saw the quick game. They pounced on it, got the wide receiver on the ground. That's not the first time they've seen that.
is going to be incomplete on third down.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win first and second down. You set up third and longs like that, you show your exotic looks, you get the pass rush going, everybody in the back end expecting throw, and that's how you force incompletions and force fourth downs.
Punt is in the air on fourth down. Not a lot of room to field this one. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. The Mustangs offense is ready to go on the attack. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On first down, finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. Back to throw, it's Jennings. He'll pull it down and run. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there.
You know, QBs want to make those big plays. They want to put up the big stats. But when nothing's there, sometimes you just tuck the ball, get a minimal gain. I like the slide, by the way, too. Get down and don't take a big hit.
Right side, it's Pittman. They get him on the ground, and it'll be enough to pick up the first down.
That just really nice catch by the big
get in your bag here, man. Get in your bag. Yeah, get him out of there.
Trying to establish the run. There he goes. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. He's piled up 65 yards on the ground, and he has his eyes fixed on leading the nation in rushing. Right back to the well. He'll be dragged to the ground, but it'll be a first down.
And the pressure continues to now shift towards this defense. And running backs had a great day today, carrying the football. They know they've got the lead late in the game. How aggressive do they want to be? And especially defensively now, what's your answer for this ground game? Because it's been really good today.
I want to run this stuff away.
Quarterback changing the play. From the gun, the running back has it. Enough to move the chains. He's finally brought down, but he takes it all the way to the 6. Virginia will call its first timeout. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. The Mustangs will try to punch it in on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He'll move it ahead, and a good productive play on the ground. Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? Timeout is called by Virginia. That's their second. They'll have 1 left. And they'll have to be very judicious as they only have 1 timeout remaining. Can the D deny them on second and goal? They'll move the wide receiver. They go right back to this guy on second and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Mustangs. The kick is up and good and put 1 more on the lead. They took it 68 yards on that drive, and they closed the deal, pushing their way inches into the end zone. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
We love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
And the Cavaliers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Nice move to keep running.
Damn, man.
He's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down.
Wait, man.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to get this guy on the ground, man. He's got some serious moves once he has the ball in his hands.
They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Holstein. Here comes the heat. He's going to take off. He's knocked down short gain, maybe a pickup of 3. That defense rallied to the ball in a hurry.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
Let's go.
Intercepted, and that is the last thing they needed. Inside the touchdown, SMU. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone. No midseason concentration lapse here in Week 7 as they push out that lead. And with the extra point, they move on top by 15.
And this is exactly what you dream about for a defense, forcing the big turnover, making the pick, and then putting points on the board yourself. Great play by the defense.
Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. His drive will open from the 15. The run inside. It's Lewis. Gets it out to the 20 after a pickup of 4.
Running.
Offense gets set for 2nd down. Midway point in the season, and games like this one can have a big impact on the rankings from week to week as we see upsets happen and favorites continuing to flex muscle. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Oh, pressure's coming. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
Eli Holstein to throw. Just a little off. Incomplete.
I want to give a shout-out to the defense there on 3rd.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. Holstein to throw for it on 4th. Knocked down, but he's got enough to move the chains and convert that 4th down. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. One running back in the backfield, and he has it.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
To throw, it's Holstein. Looking to the big tight end. Complete in the middle. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down.
My back end's doing.
He came into this year with big expectations. Everybody expecting him to stat it up. And now with that last completion, he's already over 2,000 yards passing for the season.
Spins away from 1. He's down right there, short gain on the grab. Long way to go on 2nd down. Here's Holstein to throw. Got a man, it's Gibson. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Ball's at the 27, it's 3rd and short. Can they avoid making that 4th down decision? They go play action with Holstein. Fires on the move.
Like, how did they just run away from everybody, bro? My God, damn.
He's got enough. It'll be a 1st down. They've got it at the 12.
Well, down 2 possessions. Good news is you get the completion. Bad news, though, did not get out of bounds. You know right now, saving the clock. That is at a premium for this offense.
Fresh center downs going to the air. Makes the catch. And he wanted the score badly, but the defense wrestles him down at the 2.
And this offense is going to have to be aggressive, right? Down a couple possessions, got to continue to get these 1st downs, move quick, don't be in a hurry, but they've got to keep the accelerator down because they need some explosive plays.
And he charges across the line.
Touchdown, 9 coming downhill. That's crazy.
And with the lead sitting at 9, they'll try to make it a 1-possession game. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer.
One or two options.
This running back was not going to be denied. Nice blocking up front to create a hole for this running back, and he was able to take advantage.
On the run from inside his own 5. He's tackled, brought down right at the 25-yard line on the return. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. Both these teams unbeaten in conference play, and the shape of the race will unfold here in the final moments. Right side, it's Hale. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain.
And if it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? This is what got this team in this position to win this game. Aggressive offense, taking shots. Here we are in the fourth quarter. They've got the lead. Why stop now?
Caught in the backfield. It's Hale. Makes the grab, but not wide enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play.
And the defense has their hands full trying to stop this guy in the slot. They're going to have to figure something out to bracket him, try and get two bodies around him, maybe get some safety help as well, because right now they do not have the answer for this guy.
In traffic, it's Knight. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. And the Mustangs have it with a 1st and 10.
Easy. 242 Thunder. 242 Thunder.
Out wide right, it's Hale. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Timeout on the field. The Cavaliers have taken their final timeout. And they'll have to navigate the rest of this game without being able to stop the clock. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Gain of right at 7 yards. 2nd and 3 coming.
This slot receiver is a guy the defense has to be careful of. He runs good routes. He's got some speed, and if you're not careful, this guy can gash you.
On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20.
Fresh legs, man, and it is showing. Of course, this team had the bye last week, and you're seeing it right now late in the game. Running the football, imposing their will against the defense that looks tired. Of course, they had to play last week, and you're seeing that right now.
The offense coughs it up.
Bro.
Defense falls.
I fumbled 4 times. Like, bro, that's the most ridiculous thing. I hope that's not a thing. I really hope that's not a thing. That's bad.
They're trying to run this thing out. He coughs it up. The defense jumps on it, and all of a sudden, this game has a different feel.
Throwing, Holstein. Fires on the run. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on 1st down.
Well, the defense just did the quarterback a massive favor. That's the nicest thing they've done to him all game. They've already picked him off twice. That should have been number 3.
To the air. It's Holstein. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd. The defense will try to hold up one more time. Under 2 minutes to go. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Lets it fly. Oh, man, another incompletion. That's 3 in a row.
Man, you gotta love this defense. Being dialed in, being ready for the pass late in this football game when you needed to stop, playing tendencies, breaking on the football, 3 straight incompletions. Way to rise up by this defense.
Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on 4th down. Unloads to the right.
God damn it, man. Why are we not?
He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive.
Why are we not with that?
The Cavaliers right after the huge play through the air back to the line. Holstein to the air again. Rush right in his face. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running.
Nice job by this defense, pinning their ears back, getting to the quarterback.
Looking for a huge play. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
Well, this offense is up against it here. Trailing late in the game, the defense knows they're going to throw the football. First down, they get sacked. Second down, incompletion. There's no mystery what's happening here. Quarterback's just going to have to make a play on third down.
And the gun on third down. Here's Holstein. He'll pull it down. Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be fourth down and 1. They're going to go for it, and they're not going to huddle here on fourth down.
This dude is scrambling all on me.
Fourth down, Holstein. He's taking a deep shot. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. The Mustangs enter the final minute of play, trying to run out the clock. From the gun, it's Green.
Really nice job stopping the run, but the problem is you have 0 timeouts left. You cannot stop the clock right now if you're the defense, so this has got to be excruciating for them. They know the offense is just going to take their time before they snap the ball.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Rides to the back. Stopped right there.
And that's exactly what I want from my offense. Like, listen, they're out of timeouts. I want this clock to tick. Now, we have seen some college coaches across college football continue to run the football and also give up the football and give a gift to the other team. This one's over if I just take a knee.
And on that play on the RPO, they had the look they wanted, but up front, they just could not get the job done. You see linemen
I don't need any more bye weeks
one-on-one battles. There was
at
nowhere
all
for that running back to go.
That is terrible.
They've reeled off 6 straight to start the season, undefeated, bowl eligible, but when you have that kind of record, the possibilities seem limitless.
What a great way to start the season. The best way possible, right? Like 6-0, taking care of business, building momentum. This squad continues to climb up the ranks. They're getting better. They're getting more.
Boys, y'all get ready for 3 days next week. That's what we're doing.
Best start you could have, Palmer.